Hello everyone, welcome to 40 Lessons in 40 Years. My name is Oluwatife David and I am the People's Coach. This is lesson 15. Whilst general competency is good, core competency is better. I'm sure that along your career you must have heard people say, oh, I am pursuing general competency, and somebody else is saying, I am pursuing core competency. General competency is a situation where the quality of the skills that you have built in yourself is such that makes it easy for you to practice across a wide range of practices, whereas core competency is such that helps you to pursue your professional career in a narrowed area of operation. Now, to further understand this, I'm going to be using two major life experiences. The first is when we consider what happens in the field. When I say field, I'm talking about the bush, and all of that. Now, there are two major types of roots that plants have. The first one is what we call lateral roots, and the second one is tap roots. Lateral roots are those kind of roots that spread across a wide space of land, right? And the plants that uses lateral roots, essentially, they grow really fast, but they don't grow really tall. The second one is the plant that uses taproot. A taproot is a type of root that doesn't spread across a large expanse of land, stays on one spot, but keeps going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, such that it then has a capacity to grow really tall. So what does that mean? Plants with lateral roots spread wide, but they don't grow tall. Plants with taproot, they go down on a spot, but they grow really tall. What you would also find out is that when there is a shaking within the bush and there's a need for us to displace a particular plant, the plant with lateral roots can easily be uprooted and thrown away, whereas the plant with taproot cannot be easily moved or displaced. In fact, if you need to displace them, you will need to get, bulldozers to come uproot them because of the nature of their roots. Having lateral roots is equal to having generic competencies, whereas having taproot is equal to having core competencies. Another way I want you to think and look at this thing is the situation that we find when we started out in our training from the earliest school, which is primary school. What you discover is that they expose us to every form of knowledge out there, from sciences to commercials to art. You carry on with this till you enter junior secondary school, right? But the moment you want to enter into senior secondary school, you are beginning to enter serious stuff. They say to you, Oda, you cannot do general. You have to be specific. So they say it's either you're moving to sciences, arts, or commercials. Now, for somebody like me that studied arts, by the time I wanted to enter university, they would then say, you cannot go to the university and do arts. You have to pick a discipline in arts, right? And then I picked law, of course. Now, at my first degree, again, we're exposed to general law. But guess what? If I were to go for my master's, they would say you cannot practice law generically. You have to pick a particular thing that you want to zoom in. What you notice is that the more we grow in life on our career and our profession, we are expected to keep narrowing down. The reason is because the more you narrow down, the more of an expert you become and the more sought after you become. Now, when you narrow down and you become an expert and a sought after, of course, it comes with a whole lot of benefits. For example, if we should use, medicine as our case study now, you would know that somebody that is a general practitioner as a medical doctor cannot make as much money as a specialist surgeon. In fact, what you notice that one person that is a specialist in an area can be the only person servicing an entire state, and this person is moving from one place to another because of the unique combination of the skills and competencies that they have put together in themselves. right? When we take this same thinking to business, you begin to realize that the moment you start doing business, it starts going to you about understanding your target audience and creating a specific niche that you service. The reason is because for us to be able to really have the kind of success and results we want in our lives, we can start from having generic competencies, but the only way to really succeed and succeed well is when you have what we call core competencies. And that is the distinctive value that any human being can bring to this life. As you pursue success in your career and in all of your endeavors, while you may be starting from generic competencies, please pursue as a matter of urgency or competency, and that way your profiting will appear to all.